Welcome back to 7-Minute Reviews with me, P the Critic. Today we have our Ninja Foodi Power Blender and Processor System. This unit includes the main 72-ounce pitcher, a 24-ounce nutrient extraction cup, as well as the 14-ounce smoothie bowl maker, which can also make nut butters. It has the total crushing and chopping blade, as well as the dough blade. The extraction cup does make smoother drinks such as smoothies compared to what you'll get with the main pitcher and the total crushing and chopping blade. There is an upgraded version of this, which is the Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System, which includes a slightly more powerful motor and an 18-ounce smoothie bowl maker rather than the 14-ounce here. It also includes some attachments for slicing, shredding, and grating. We've got a lot to cover today as we'll be making muffin batter, salsa, a smoothie bowl, and finally a nut butter as well. So let's jump right into the review. Let's get to making our oat and almond flour muffin batter. We have our oats, almond flour, brown sugar, 2 bananas. We do have our egg replacer. Great solution if you want to have a more vegan muffin batter or if there's any egg allergy or sensitivity. Also, we do have chocolate chips, which I will put a little bit on the inside of a couple of them, sprinkle some on top as well. We also have some blueberries that I'll have out shortly to add to the top of some of the muffins and a little bit inside as well. So we'll have some with blueberries, some with chocolate chips, and we'll have some plain. I add about an equal amount of the oats as well as the almond flour, here using about 20 to 24 ounces of each. About 1.5 cups of water, the equivalent of 2 eggs with the egg replacer, the 2 bananas, and only about 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. We'll turn on our Ninja Foodi Power Blender and Processor and select Spread. Our muffin pan has been slightly oiled with avocado oil. For the blueberry and chocolate ones, I fill the cup about halfway, add the blueberries or chocolate chips, then fill the cup completely and top them off with the blueberries or chocolate as well. Oven's been preheated to about 350. Let's go ahead and get them in there. After about an hour in the oven at 350 degrees, they come out looking great. And although not too sugary like your typical muffins, they do taste great and are super healthy as well. Now let's test how well the Ninja Foodi Power Blender and Processor System does with food processing. What better way to do that than making some salsa? So we have some cilantro, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes cut into fourths, onion, lemons, and we've got garlic and olive oil as well as some vinegar, salt and pepper. Should be pretty straightforward. Let's see how well it does. I use about 1 batch of cilantro, 1 onion, 5 to 7 tomatoes, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 lemons, a teaspoon of salt, and half to a full teaspoon of garlic depending on your preference. Add pepper to taste. I started by using the chop function initially, but eventually used the pulse function instead. All right. So that comes out very nice. So again, I didn't love the chop function because it only went for about 5 seconds at a time, but I guess there is some benefit to allowing it to only go for a few seconds. It did a pretty good job. I did hold down the pulse a little bit at the end, but as you can see, it did a really nice job getting a good consistency in the salsa. I think that looks really, really good. Let's give it a try. Delicious. Could even use a little more salt if you want, but that's excellent. Hey guys, want to try some salsa? Yeah. All right. One of my favorite features of the Ninja Foodi Power Blender and Processor System is the smoothie bowl maker. I use slightly less than a half cup of water, frozen fruit and veggie smoothie blend from Costco, about 2 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt, a scoop of vanilla whey powder. The built-in paddles of the smoothie bowl maker help move around the ingredients for blending without needing much water. This allows you to make thick smoothie bowls rather than a liquid smoothie. The paddles also help empty the pitcher into a bowl without much fuss. I top it off with chia seeds, blueberries, and a keto-friendly granola mix for a perfect smoothie bowl. A few more blueberries on top. A little more chia. And that is a beautiful looking bowl. So probably one of the most difficult things that the Ninja Foodi Power Blender and Processor system tries to do is making nut butters. And what we have here is Costco's Kirkland brand unsalted mixed nuts. I'm going to use a little bit of salt. Today I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar and some cinnamon as well. Make sure to fill the pitcher at least about 2/3 full with the ingredients so the paddles can reach the ingredients to push them around. I add about 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and again use the paddles to move around the ingredients. I mean, that's a really good job. So let's see how this tastes. I think that came out really nice. Take a look at that. Nice, creamy consistency. Didn't have to add any extra oil. Other than the fact that my mouth is like, my tongue is sticking to the roof of my mouth. That's really good. That about wraps it up for this review. I will note that the main complaint I've seen for this unit is the bottom of the base having a defect and seems to be mainly from excessive moving around of the unit because its suction cups underneath grip counters pretty well. My recommendation is to find a spot for it in your kitchen and leave the base there. With the main pitcher being wider and shorter than many other units, it does fit well and is usable even under our cabinets back here, so setting it there and leaving it hasn't been an issue for us. Thanks again for watching, and as always, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep rolling out great reviews. Thanks again. These are actually chia seeds. It says flax seeds. The one that says chia seeds has flax seeds in it. This is how my wife confuses me. She's trying to sabotage me. There's a train going by as I'm trying to do this. Literally, there's train tracks. Like, I don't know, like less than a mile from us. I don't know if you hear that. Now I have to wait. Now we have to wait. Kids think it's hilarious. One is laughing, the other one's holding her mouth. What are you holding your mouth for? The train's going by. Might as well just laugh.
Guys, the train's going a lot.
Someone want to hand me my coffee?
It's raining, so it was like
Choo choo choo.